So shall we start then? So is there any doubts in epithelial tissue and yesterday muscular tissue? Okay, we have completed two types of tissue. Okay, is there any doubts? No. So in today's session we are going to study about the next type of tissue, that is connective tissue. Okay, so what do you mean by connective tissue? So what do you mean by connective tissue? Very good. Okay, connective tissue, in name itself it tells us, from the name only, from the word connective tissue only, we can deduce that it is connecting something. Okay, what that something we'll learn in today's session, but from name itself we can understand that connective tissue is nothing but which is connecting something. Okay, that something will be, it may connect with the tissue, it may connect with the organ, or it may fill the gaps which are present in the gap, or I mean to say present between the organs. Okay, so tell me, whenever you go to the fair and all, jatrikala hogtiralla, so there we will play many type of games. Okay, so there we will play many type of games. Mattadu hinge round hogi battadalla, roller coaster, okay, and giant wheel, that all we will play. Okay, whenever we go to the fair, that time when we play, okay, when we come from bottom to top and top to bottom, there we feel that our organs are placed in that particular location only. Or do you feel your stomach has come backside, your liver has gone up and down, and your heart is located at the leg region after playing all those games? No. Think that if that would have happened, your organs will be misplaced. Okay, so it is a hypothetical thing. Okay, even though we move towards the roller coaster, or if we move our body up and down, our organs will be located at the same place only. So what might be the reason? What might be the reason? Okay, there should be something which is holding, no? There should be something which should hold the organs or the tissue, so that the organ should not misplace. Or if there is a loose connection, if there is a gap, then the organs will obviously move. But whenever we do any kind of games, play any kind of games, or we move wherever we want, if we move our body up and down, then also our organs are located at the same location, and the reason for that is the connective tissue. Okay, so wherever the loose connection is there, I mean to say gap is there, wherever the gap is there between the organs, there these special type of connective tissues are located, which are helping to hold the organs, particularly the organs and the tissues, in that particular place. So whatever the work we do, whatever the things we do, our organs are located at that particular place only. Okay, so if there is no connective tissue, your heart will move at the leg region, your stomach will go, everything will be haphazard. Okay, everything will be mixing. This is what happens if the connective tissue is not there. So like epithelial tissue, connective tissue is also playing very important role. Okay, try to understand. If there is no connective tissue, your organs will be misplaced and your body proper functioning will be lost. Okay, so these type of connective tissue are very important to hold the organs together. Okay, to fill the gaps which are present between the organs, these connective tissue plays very important role. So understood a basic idea about connective tissue. Okay, so now New Year is there, many functions festival or something. So that time we'll do online shopping. Yes or no? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಶಾಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ತರಿಸಿದ್ನಿ, ಬುಕ್ ಇಂತೂ ತರಿಸ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೇಕಪ್ ಕಿಟ್, ಡ್ರೆಸ್, ನಮ್ದು ಬಾಯ್ಸಿನ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅವ ಇವ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬೈ ದ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್, ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ? Please try to understand. It's a bit complicated. That's why I'm relating with the example so that you will have a better understanding with this. So coming back to the online shopping, whenever you get that package, okay, whenever you order something, the things which you order will come in a proper package. Is that true? Yes, no? ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಕವರ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಬಲ್ಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇನ್, ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ರೈಟ್. ಹಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುದ, ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅವರ್ ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಅವರ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಅವರ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್. ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಮೆನಿ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಿಂಗ್. Okay, like our skin. Okay, if our skin is there, inside the skin there will be present of many kind of tissue, many kind of cells which are all packed together so that it will protect the internal parts of the body. Okay, so try to relate that. I will come to that in later. So we will start with the connective tissue. I hope you have got a basic idea about connective tissue and why it is important. Please listen carefully. It's very important and it's a bit complicated also. So listen carefully. Okay. So till now you have got an idea what you mean by connective tissue, which is helpful for the connection. Okay. What type of connection? It is mainly helpful for the connecting or filling the gaps which are present between the organs, so that wherever there is a loose connection, between the organs, that part should be sealed with the help of connective tissue, so that the organs, the tissue, whichever is present inside the body, that should be located at that particular place. Okay, so this is the basic idea about connective tissue. So we'll learn about this in detail. Listen carefully, very important, and at the same time bit confusing also. Okay, so try to understand the location and their function also. Okay, done. Shall we start with the connective tissue? Okay, good. So connective tissue. In the first point, connective tissue found throughout the body and it is most abundant. Okay, so it is a general character. It is found throughout the body because throughout the body there will be presence of many type of tissue, many type of cells, okay, many type of organs present throughout the body. So these connective tissue are most abundant. Like epithelial tissue, this is also very important specialized tissues which is present throughout the body. Okay, this is the general point about connective tissue. Connective tissue, I have told you the basic idea, and it is present throughout the body. Okay, why? Because there will be presence of many type of tissue, cells, everything will be there. So to protect that, the organ should be located at the particular place so that the most abundant connective tissue will be there. Okay, so this is the first point about connective tissue, where these are found throughout the body and these are most abundant. Okay, these are most abundant. When we look into the second point, it connects structures. We have seen that it connects structures and provides support. Okay, very important. As I have told you, these are going to connect the structures, okay, different type of structures, and it also provides the what it provides? Support. Okay, it also provides the support. It is playing a very important role. First, in case of connection, it is providing the connection between organs or tissue, and also at the same time it is providing the structural support. Okay, it is providing the structural support complex organisms, and it serves as a framework, fills space. Okay, what do you mean by fills space? So for example, if this is a, what you can say, lungs. Okay, take it an example of lungs, and here many type of some other organs will be there. Okay, so there is a gap. Okay, there is a gap between these tissue or these organs. So the connective tissue will be present here. Okay, the connective tissue will be present here, so that it is going to connect the lungs. Okay, so that the loose connection is converted into tight connection, so that the organs will be located at that particular place only. So these type of connective tissue will be located here, and these are mainly helpful for the filling of space. Okay, so before the connective tissue there was a space. Because of that space there was a loose connection, so that there was a chance for the movement of organs. And imagine if the organ starts to move inside your body, what will be the consequence? Okay, so if that loose connection should not be there, because of that reason the space is filled by the connective tissue. Okay, so understood how it fills the space inside the body? Okay, that's why connective tissue is mainly act as a supportive structure. It acts as a framework inside your body, and it is helping to fill the space. What do you mean by fill the space? Wherever there is an organ, there is a gap. Okay, so that gap is filled by the connective tissue, so that there should not be any movement of the organs. Okay, and it also helps to store fat. Okay, it also helps to store the fat. We'll learn that, but try to understand connective tissue is also helpful for the storage of fat. Okay, the excess carbohydrates, okay, whatever the necessary is there for the body, it is utilized, and excess amount of carbohydrates, it is stored as a fat. It is a food material. Okay, and produces the blood cells. Okay, produces the blood cells. So can you tell me what are the blood cells? What are the things which is present in the blood cells? Good. Tell me, what are the types of blood cells? Very good. Then red blood cells, RBC, okay, and white blood cells, WBC, plasma and platelets. Okay, those are produced from this connective tissue. And very important point in the connective tissue, the connective tissue are going to secrete certain kind of proteins. Okay, the all connective tissue except the blood cells. Okay, except the blood cells, all the connective tissue are going to secrete certain kind of proteins, okay, which is necessary. Okay, like fibrin, elastin, which is helping the muscles or the tissue for the different purpose. Okay, they are having the different purpose or different function. So these connective tissue are going to secrete certain kind of proteins. Okay, so try to understand that. Except the blood cells. Okay, all the connective tissue are going to secrete proteins except the blood cells. Okay, so type of blood cells are RBC, WBC, platelets and plasma. Okay, so we have studied that in the lower class only. And the another function, it protects against the infection. Okay, it protects against the infection. What do you mean by this? It protects against the infection. Okay, so the connective tissue are helping to fight against the foreign substance. Okay, for example, if any pathogen comes and attacks on the surface of your skin, that time the connective tissue is going to secrete special type of cells, that is macrophages. Okay, macrophages are going to secreted by this connective tissue, and those macrophages are engulfing the foreign material. Okay, these are going to engulf the foreign material so that it is protecting our body from the foreign particle or pathogens. Okay, so the connective tissue, very important function of the connective tissue is helping or protecting our body against the foreign substance or foreign particle. Okay, whenever there is a entry of foreign substance to cause different diseases, that time connective tissue is going to secrete certain proteins like macrophages. Those are going to engulf those what we can say the foreign substance, and with the help of macrophages they are going to engulf the foreign material. Like this, these connective tissue are going to help your body to fight against the or to protect against the foreign substance. Like this, these are protecting our from any infection. Okay, and helps in repair and damage. Okay, it helps to repair the damage. Whatever the damage have happened to the body or the cells, these connective tissue are going to repair those cells or tissues. Okay, it is very important. If anything is damaged, that should be repaired, and that repair is done by the connective tissue. Okay, so these are the functions of connective tissue. Very important. Try to understand. Okay, next, these cells are not adjacent. Okay, these are not present nearby. I mean to say these are not like this. Okay, these will be present throughout your body. Wherever there is a necessity, there it will be present. Okay, it is not adjacent to each other. Okay, so these cells are not adjacent to each other and have abundant intracellular material called matrix. Okay, very important. These are having a intracellular. Okay, if we take a cross section like this of any tissue, there will be presence of obviously cells. Okay, different type of cells will be there, and here the presence of fibers. Okay, thin fibers will be there, and these fibers are produced by a thread-like structure. Fibers are nothing but a thread-like structure which is produced from the fibroblast cells. Okay, fibroblast cells, and here the dense material, the matrix will be there. Okay, the dense material matrix will be present whenever we take a cross section of any kind of tissue. These type of structure we can observe, and these what we can say fibers are produced from the fibroblast. Okay, these are nothing but again connective tissue which are going to secrete the thread-like structure called fibroblast, and these will be different kinds of cells, not only one, because in tissue you can observe that there will be presence of many type of cells. Okay, the many type of cells will be located, and these cells are interconnected with the help of connective tissue. Okay, which are helping for the framework, for the support, and for everything. These connective tissue plays a very important role. And the last point is connective tissue are mainly have a good blood supply. Okay, they have a good blood supply because they need to work more for the proper functioning. There will be presence of good blood supply. Okay, if the blood supply is more, the tissues or the cells are going to work more. Okay, this is all about the function as well as the introduction about the connective tissue. Understood this one? Is there any doubts? No? Shall I explain you once again? Shall I explain you once again? Understood? Is there any doubts? initially only I have told you, cells, these are going to aggregate and forms tissue, and these tissue are going to form the organs, okay, and in that organs all these structures will be there to hold the cells, okay. Whatever the organ I have told you in the first point only, these are most abundant, okay. Whatever the organ you take, whatever the cells you take, everywhere these connective tissues are found, okay. If you transplant the organ, obviously there will be presence of all these connective tissue, okay. That is going to engulf the foreign material, and if you want to transplant the organ, there will be first they are going to check the blood group whether these are it can fit into that body or not, okay. After that only they are going to transplant, okay. There is a many procedure, okay. There should be matching. If no matching, the person will not get the benefit of transplantation of organs, okay. So understood? So is there any doubts? Okay, shall I explain you once again? Connective tissue very important. Okay, listen. In 2 minutes I will summarize everything. So connective tissue is mainly helpful for the what we can say the connection between cells, tissues or organs. Okay, and it is mainly helpful for the filling of gaps, and it is going to help us or help our body to protect from the foreign substance, okay. Whenever there is a entry of foreign substance, okay, inside our body, that time these connective tissue are going to secrete certain kind of specialized cells, so that they are going to engulf the foreign, they will encounter where that foreign material is there, and these are going to engulf those what we can say foreign substance. Like this, these are helping against the pathogens, okay, and these are helping to provide the, or it is helping to fill the space which is present in the organs, okay, in between the organs. And if we want to tell something as a connective tissue, it mainly have three things, okay. First, there will be presence of cell, okay. First, there will be presence of cells which are going to secrete certain proteins like fibrogen, okay, and elastin, which is providing the flexibility to cell. And second one will be the matrix. Matrix is nothing but your most abundant intracellular material, okay, which is very important, okay. Try to remember this, what you mean by matrix. It is nothing but a dense material which is present inside the cell, okay, intracellularly. That matrix should be there, and the fibers, okay. The fiber, these three things should be there in the connective tissue. First, there will be different type of cells. Second, there will be matrix, and third, there will be presence of fibers, okay. So these all constitute the connective tissue, and the different function is like this, okay. So it has got a good blood supply. Understood this much? Shall we move further? Okay, is there any doubts? Okay, please listen carefully, it's very important. Based on these matrix, again there is a division. Based on the interaction, again there is a division. Please try to listen carefully, okay. That's why I have explained you everything, every points in detail, okay. So now we'll move towards the types of connective tissue, okay. Since connective tissue is important, and there should be a type which is giving more protection, or which is providing a different type of function to the cell, because we are we are complicated organism. Can you imagine how much complicated body we have? Yes or no? We have epithelial tissue, we have muscular tissue, we have this connective tissue, and many more type of tissues are there. Just try to understand, okay. The skin which looks simple, it is made up of all these kind of tissues, okay. Just imagine how complicated our body is, okay. It looks simple from the outside, but when you enter, the things become complicated. That's why we are a complicated organism. Yes or no? Okay, we'll move further. That is connective tissue, okay. The connective tissue. Here there will be three important type of connective tissue. Now, okay, so these connective tissue are further divided into three types. First one is loose connective tissue. Okay, so what do you mean by loose connective tissue? What do you mean by loose connective tissue? Listen, in loose type of connective tissue, the arrangement will be loosely arranged. Okay, whether it may be cell or matrix or any fibers, these are all loosely arranged. Okay, so loose connective tissue, there will be loose arrangement of all these type of cells. There will be space. Okay, there will be space between the cells. Everything will be very loosely arranged. Okay, and these loose connective tissue are further divided into areolar and adipose tissue. So what do you mean by areolar loose connective tissue? See, these areolar loose connective tissue is present beneath the skin and it is helpful for the many different function. And areolar means there will be presence of very what we can say loose connection. Like this, the cells are very enlarged. Okay, so we'll study that, but for time being, understand that loose connective tissue, in that again two types. First one areolar and second one adipose. So can you tell me what do you mean by adipose tissue? Why it is helpful? Adipose tissue is nothing but it is going to store the fat. Okay, when we look at the anchors and all, no, they will be having this type of stomach. Okay, what is that? It is very when we pinch, it is very smooth. Okay, that is nothing but the fat. Okay, that is stored fat. When we look at the aged person, they are all having the enlarged stomach. No, like this. Stomach will be there. That is nothing but there will be storage of fat content. Okay, whenever we eat, okay, our body is like a what we can say. Whatever you feed, the body becomes like this. If you think our body as a dustbin, whatever you want, if you feed, body will become dustbin and it will be shape out. Okay, shape out agbiಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, so don't eat the unnecessary material. Okay, and that too in the lockdown, all become golumolus by feeding all the unnecessary materials. Whatever is there, everything is feeding to the body and everybody become golumolu. Okay, so maintain the shape which is going to give you the confidence. Okay, if you lose shape, you become lazy. Okay, and that's true. So don't whatever the necessity is there for the body, eat at the proper time. Okay, so that is the very important thing. Whenever you want, after the class, ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 10 ಗಂಟೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕುಂತ್ಬಿಟ್ವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ 1 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ. Okay, eat at the proper time. That is only going to maintain your body shape, and whatever the necessary things is there, everything will be absorbed by that. Okay, so middle having chips, that this everything is going to spoil your body, because whatever the necessity carbohydrates is there, it is utilized by the body. Okay, if excess carbohydrates are there, it is going to store as a reserve food material, that is fat, nothing but fat only. Okay, some fats, not all fat are harmful. It is not going to give you the fat content, or it is not going to bulge your body, but in that fat only there will be what we can say reserve material. Okay, brown fat, like this, there is a name fat content which is going to utilize by the body. So whenever we are fasting, okay, upasana ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, that time these reserved food materials are utilized by the body. Okay, that much is enough. If you eat excess, the body is going to store that excess carbohydrate into fat, and that fat is going to give your stomach body parts, enlarged body parts and all. So adipose tissue is nothing but which is helpful for the storage of fat. Okay, so eat healthy so that okay. Next, there is a second type, that is dense connective tissue. First one is loose connective tissue. So second one is dense connective tissue. So what do you mean by dense connective tissue? These are all arranged very densely, very tight packaging will be there. Okay, so the arrangement of all these things will be very dense, tight packaging will be there. Okay, and these dense connective tissue are again divided into dense regular and dense irregular. So what do you mean by this? These are nothing but the arrangement of fibers. Okay, regular means our regular students, okay, which we see daily. Okay, daily bartarala nam regular student hangilla. Dense regular, dense irregular yavaglu omme class ge bartarala, that type of student. There are regular and irregular students are there in our class. Likewise, in the dense connective tissue, there will be presence of dense regular. What do you mean by this? Okay, these type of ones. Yeah, not exactly row. The specific pattern will be there. Okay, the specific pattern like this. The fibers will be arranged in a specific pattern. So what do you mean by dense irregular? The fibers are arranged okay. This type of arrangement will be there. No specific pattern. Irregular. Classic bartarala. Likewise, these are dense irregular and they are not having a specific pattern. Okay, like dense regular. Here the fibers are having a specific pattern, but in case of dense irregular, they will be not having specific pattern. This is all about your second type of tissue, that is dense connective tissue. In that again there will be presence of two different types based on the presence of those arrangement of fibers. Okay, understood this one? I am giving you overview. We are going to study in detail about each type. Okay, and the third type is special connective tissue. Okay, connective tissue special connective tissue. In that there is a cartilage, and this type is mainly based on the presence of this matrix. Okay, the matrix will be soft, the matrix will be solid, and the matrix will be intermediate. Based on that, there are special connective tissue, and in that there is again three types: cartilage, bone and blood. So what type of matrix do we see in case of bone? What type of matrix do we see in case of bone? Very good, solid. Okay, bone soft irtadda. Bone soft irtadda. Solid type of matrix will be there. So the special connective tissue is mainly divided based on the matrix. Okay, the matrix, whether it is solid or it is liquid or it is a semi-solid. Okay, based on that there are again three different types. Okay, it is all about your overview about connective tissue and its type. Okay, understood this much? So connective tissue, first one is loose connective tissue, second one is dense connective tissue, and the third one is special connective tissue. In that loose connective tissue, areolar and adipose. Again, the loose connective tissue is divided into areolar and adipose. Okay, and dense connective tissue where there is a tight packaging, there is no space. That type of connective tissue is called dense connective tissue, and based on the presence of fibers, the pattern of fibers, these are again divided into dense regular and dense irregular. Regular means there will be specific pattern of the fibers. Okay, there will be presence of specific pattern of the fibers, that we call it as dense regular. If there is a irregular and the what we can say dense connective tissue is not having a particular pattern, that we call it as dense irregular. And the third type of specialized connective tissue, okay, the connective tissue are modified to perform a specific function, special function. These are again divided into cartilage, bone and blood. Okay, so here these are divided based on the presence of matrix. Okay, the material or the intracellular material, the dense intracellular material, based on that matrix only, these are again divided into 3 different types. Okay, we'll study everything in detail. So understood till here? Is there any doubts? No doubts, no? Connective tissue crystal clear? Gottaitala connective tissue. It is a bit complicated. That's why I am comparing this with the example, outside example. Okay. So understood now? Shall we move to the first type of connective tissue? Is there any doubts? Let me know so that I can move further. No doubts? What about others? Okay. Vikram, Supreet, Spurti, Kushi, Soumya, everyone understood now?